So they were kind of both. They were a hybrid. After the angels began taking as wives all whom they chose, Jehovah said that in 120 years he would take action against the ungodly world of that time. The account adds that in those days, the materialized angels continued to have relations with the daughters of men, and they produced the mighty ones of old times, the Nephilim. So that is an account of your... Hey, Stephen. Account of what Nephilim is. Okay. They were actually the offspring of the angels and the women of earth. However, of course, God caused a flood. He wanted to save humanity from the sins and corruption that had spread, and to destroy the evil Nephilim giants. As we know, the Nephilim giants were the result between daughters of men and sons of God, or fallen men, who were evil by nature. However, even after the flood washed out all the Nephilims from the face of the earth, these giants are still found to be prevailing in today's world. I'm typing again, so hang on. Hey guys. There was lost my place there. Hang on. These giants are still found to be prevailing in today's world. It is believed that one of Noah's son's wives carried the gene. Although the conventional image of a Nephilim is that of a giant, there are other secret traits as well. Here are some secrets of the Nephilims that would help you to know that Nephilims do exist in today's world. 1. The body language of a Nephilim is not something you could call natural. It's way too stiff and way too controlled. 2. As most ancestors of the modern day, Nephilims were warriors and defenders. The Nephilims have an extraordinary skill at hand-to-hand combat with weapons. Their aiming skills are better than many of the champion archers. Assassin's Creed people, right? Okay. The telepathic strength of Nephilims is very strong. They can hear the thoughts of humans and communicate through your mind. Okay. The ability to speak, write, or communicate in different languages is seen in Nephilims. They can innately communicate through languages that they have not heard before. And they can communicate with animals as well. Nephilims have the great skill of reading body language and understand the thought process of all the people around them. They have a slow rate of aging, which enables them to live longer than regular humans. And the Nephilims are more strongly built and have a higher resistance to injury than normal humans. They can still be injured by means of bullets or knives, but they can withstand the impact more easily than a human. Yeah, kind of. Okay. Owing to the high endurance levels, Nephilims can withstand powerful blows, which would have caused severe injury or death to a normal human. Nephilims can outrun any human when it comes to speed and agility. Owing to the high reflexes, they can avoid any sudden attack. Ninjas. The healing factor of Nephilims is much higher than regular humans. They can recover from injuries caused by gunshots, burns, or knives at a higher rate. The Nephilims possess the supernatural ability to get prophetic visions about the future. This makes them aware of any sudden attack from enemies and helps them prepare for the future. Nephilims are immune to human diseases like cold, virus attacks, and even cancers. Large skeletons were found to be buried in the Humboldt Lake bed in Lava Rock, Nevada. One of the skeletons was 8.5 feet tall, while the other one was 10 feet tall. In 1950, leg bones measuring 120 centimeters were found during road construction in southeast Turkey. As per body ratio, the height of the owner of that leg bone must have been around 14 to 16 feet tall. So those are some secrets of the Nephilim, to know them today, if you would come across one. So there you go. That's some of the secrets of the Nephilim. As you said, like aliens could be. Excuse me, although most aliens are considered short. So, I don't know. There could be a connection. There's always a connection somewhere with this stuff. If you know, I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed that. But they can heal faster. They can withstand injury better. They can read your minds. Of course, but their body language is different. They're real stiff and controlled, and it doesn't seem like their movements are natural. Okay. Here's some interesting things about the Nephilim. Who are the descendants of them? Egyptians, Ethiopians, West Africans, all blacks came from Ham, the son of Noah. Noah's family were white and did not have any Nephilim blood in them. God sent the flood to destroy the giants. The Nephilims they were called the Black Terror. The Bible said Noah was perfect in his generations. No Nephilim blood. There was a gene pool problem though. Hi, Maria. Thus, the flood giants were 25 to 36 feet tall. But after the flood, there were only 7 to 25, and then got smaller every generation. The 3 women that married the 3 sons had Nephilim blood in them. The father of Europe had very little. Shem, father of Middle East, had more than Japheth, but less than Ham. Ham probably had more than 45% Nephilim blood. Ham, father of Egypt, Ethiopia, West Africa. For instance, it's enough to consider them hybrids. Scientists try and pass off non-DNA blood found. It's from the Netherlands. Neanderthals, I'm sorry. I can read, right? Okay, from Neanderthals. Interesting point there. I don't know about that. What do you guys think? Do you think there are Nephilims on Earth today? What do you think? There's evidence, of course, we know that. Modern Nephilim, children of fallen angels, of course, in the world today. Goatman Nephilim, described as a hybrid beast that bears a horrific mixture, both humans and goat-like characteristics. This horn-hoofed goat Nephilim is a modern-day ancient satyr found in Greek myths. Eyewitnesses claim that this Nephilim is not mythology, but a living, breathing creature, which is not to be trifled with, of course. The first official report of this Nephilim is from 1957. Here we go with the years again. 1957. You following this? Ike and Michelle, 1957, okay? Eyewitnesses reported seeing a hairy horned monster in the area of Forestville and Upper Marlboro in Prince George's County. Following that wave of sightings, the beast apparently decided to lay low until the summer of 1962, when the Nephilim was accused of killing no less than 14 people, 12 children and 2 accompanying adults. The eyewitnesses claimed that the goat man violently hacked its victims to death with an axe, all the while emitting ghastly sounds only the devil himself would make. Maybe kin to, or maybe Bigfoot is a descendant of this goat man Nephilim. Maybe kin of the Bigfoot. What do you think? I mean, and of course it was 57. That was those years in there, a couple of years. I mean, they could be easily, they were sighted, they were emitting ghastly sounds, a hairy horned monster. I know, Ike. I know you've been waiting. And I apologize for yesterday. This weather change, I had such a severe migraine, and it finally went away after taking a couple of Excedrin migraine and other stuff. So it was a cornucopia of stuff I had to take, but it's finally letting up. So could this be the could this goat man Nephilim be kin to Bigfoot at today? In most accounts, the Poplick monster, this is named after Poplick Creek beneath the Poplick train trestle. It appears as a human-goat hybrid. Speak right. With a grotesquely deformed body of a man, a Nephilim. It has powerful fur-covered goat legs, an alabaster-skinned face with aquiline nose and wide-set eyes, short, sharp horns protrude from the whole forehead, nestled in long, greasy hair that matches the color of fur on its legs. Oh, wait, sounds like me. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. It's leg shaving season, right? The method the creature employs to claim its victims is either hypnosis or a voice mimicry to lure trespassers onto the trestle to meet their death beneath a blood-stained axe. Interesting. So you have the goat man Nephilim, the Poplick Nephilim. We have the owl man Nephilim. And this was kind of more recent. The first sighting took place in April 1976 in Monning, Cornwall. The creature was spotted hovering above the church tower. Sightings up to August of 1978 all occurred within the vicinity of this church. This Nephilim looks like an owl. It is the size of a man, pointed ears, red eyes, and black pincer-like claws. It has some similarities to the more famous Mothman. I was going to get to that. Yes, it sounded like the Mothman, in that it described as having large wings and a grayish color. Could the Mothman actually be a Nephilim? So think about this, and the years, and the sightings. So I think the goat man could be kin to Bigfoot, and the owl man Nephilim could be the Mothman. Whereas There were, as usual, many UFO reports, as well as accounts of animals